Hey, it's JamiThatsMe here. Welcome back for another video on This is Messy. Okay, now before we get into the video, I have to let you guys know that we are about 466 subscribers away from hitting 100,000 subscribers. So if you've been coming to the channel, enjoying the content, and you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Now, y'all know I got to play the famous audio before we really get into things. So let's do that.
Not talking unless y'all giving me land and 2,000 or more every week. You hear me?
Yeah, I'm not talking. Not unless you're giving me likes and 2,000 or more subscribers every week until we hit 100K. You hear me? Good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now, listen, before we do get into the show, I just want to say this week coming up on the OLFP, Ooh Ladies First panel with myself and Bondi Blue and Niecy Dixon. It will be on my channel this Thursday on my birthday eve, period. Okay, we're going to have us a good old time. What I'm asking for you guys to do is to hop down in the comments below and let me know what are some of the topics and things that you would like to see us discuss for this coming episode on this Thursday, all right? Leave your thoughts and everything down below. Now, and also, when we get into these questions from Six Brown Chicks chat, shout out to them. Make sure that you're listing which question you are responding to as well. Okay, we see each other. Well, then let's get into it. Then, okay, let's go ahead and do it. So, question one, let's get into that. Question one says, "This is a safe space, right?" So, I've had the same dream for a few months. I'm in a field of lavender. I'm nude and skipping around with dark-skinned female twins. Well, or we roll around in the lavender and we smell so good to each other. I become Rihanna. I'm singing. Then black muscular men arrive and they beat me into submission. They're taking turns bending me like a pretzel and I'm moaning so loud in my sleep that it wakes my wife. Oh. Your dream got that far? I feel like when we be having dreams like that, you don't get out. Has it gotten that far? I think I had one dream, maybe two that got that far. Listen to me. It ain't about me, it's about you. Okay? Get out my dreams and we get back into yours. I don't know. You talking about you been having the same dream for a few months? I don't know if you seeing into the future or what you got going on. Or if you actually had this experience already and you just can't let go of it. I'm not sure what kind of deja vu this is. But we gonna keep going, okay? So then they go on to say, problem. I'm a happily married Southern white man. And I think I've been cursed. I had my palm read in NOLA. I didn't like her reading that I was gay in my future life. So I disputed the charges and got my full refund. Now, how you going to get your... Now, I don't like that. I hope she put a little piece of a hex on you. Now, why are you going to say... Now, it's okay you ain't like the reading, but damn. I'm sure she told you no refunds. Just because you didn't like what you was hearing, you want to sit up there and get your money back. Like, I'm just childish. I'll be like, cash only. Cash only. Okay, a piece of a deposit here and cash only. Anywho, let's keep going. So the person says, ever since the dream started and they are trying to convince me to get involved with black men, I'm not gay, but I can't stop the dreams. The palm reader put me on her do not engage list. So she won't help me advise. That lady's sick of you. And I will put you on do not engage either, because if I gave you a reading and you didn't like the reading, knowing that the reading is facts, okay, and you want to dispute the charges, well, I'm finna dispute you too. Don't you bring your ass back down here thinking I'm finna read anything, because it ain't gonna be your palm next time. It's gonna be your ears. You understand? It's gonna be your ears. Don't you bring your ass down here and you want to be mad at me because I said your future is giving gay, but you over there dreaming about it in the present. Hello, and you over there moaning. That's not my fault. That's not my fault that you moaning because you enjoy being bent over. So who doing the bending? The black muscular men bending you into a damn pretzel and you enjoying every bit of it. So I don't know, sir. If you ask me, I think you need to reach out to that lady and give her damn money back. Okay? Because not only is she saying you're going to be gay, but you're going to be with a black man with your southern white ass. Okay? Period. Now, I don't know. Your wife might be, you know what I'm saying? She might be, I don't know what she is, but listen, that's what the lady said, and I agree with the lady. And my advice is for you to give her a call, tell her you apologize, and get that lady her fucking money back. That's my advice. Period. I don't know what to tell him, y'all. I mean, yeah, what you think? Because I don't know what to tell him. You obviously are enjoying it while you're sleeping in the dream, okay? And you moaning that loud. You sure your wife ain't doing something to you while you sleeping? You don't notice it. You sure it ain't the wife that's doing something? I don't know. But good luck. Okay. I don't know what else to tell them, baby. Good luck, Tuki Woo. Let us keep going, please. Let's keep going. Question 2. All right. So question 2 says, my 36-year-old mama is always at the party. I throw kickbacks at her house for my 20-year-old friends, but I don't like her here to attend. Wait a minute, your 20-year-old. So your mama probably had you at 15, 16. Is that what you're saying? For your 20-year-old friends, you're saying that as if, like, I mean, how old are you, baby? Are your friends 20? How old are you? Are you 18 and you throwing parties for the 20-year-olds? Maybe mama had you like early at one. I mean, well, a little later. So when mama had you, baby, is what I'm trying to see. How old is you? Mama was super young. But okay, let's keep going. All right, I throw kickbacks at her house with my 20-year-old friends, but I don't like her to attend. I don't like that. I want her to prep the food and leave. I thought my friends liked her cooking, but I fell out with one of them and he snapped. He says, get in line, YN, before I become your stepdaddy. Your mama fucking your friends. That's crazy. That's crazy if that's the case. Before I could hit him, another friend confronted him. I thought my friend was defending me, but he was defending my mama. She's sleeping with him too. And Barry Singh, okay? This is embarrassing. And basically, my friends hang out with me to crack my mama. I tried to talk to her about this. I tried to talk to her about this, and she said, "Stop bringing me snacks, and I'll stop gobbling them up." Ooh, mama trifling. This ain't cool. Any advice? Stop throwing the kickbacks at your mama house, okay? If you can't afford to throw kickbacks somewhere else, don't throw them at your mama house. And don't bring no more friends around your mama in my personal. Mama wrong as hell to me. I wouldn't want to mess with none of my son's friends. Okay? I think that's so messy. At this point, it's giving, are you my real mama? Because you acting like Leslie off Beyond the Gates. Like, are you my real mama? I need to know what's going on because why are you over here trying to embarrass me like this? Sitting up here trying to crack on my friends like that or let my friends crack on you. That's insane. You don't care how I look. That's weird. That's weird behavior. Now, if I start hunching on your grown ass friends, how you gonna feel about that? You ain't gonna like that. Exactly. Slow your roll and scoot back up off. And scoot back up off my friends too. Now, I'm not tripping too much about mama being at the house because hey, mama giving a piece of chaperone. Because you got all these random motherfuckers in my house hanging out like I need to see what's going on. Okay. So I ain't really pressed about mama being at the house, but now we know mama got ulterior motives as to why she's at the crib. I just do not approve of it. I can't. That's insane to me, ma'am. Ma'am. That's insane, girl. Get that together. Stop throwing parties at your mama house, baby, and don't bring nobody else around her, okay? What's done is done. You can't go back. So let that ride. But either way, good luck. Let's keep going. All right, let us go ahead and let us get to question 3. Question 3 says, my boyfriend's Aunt Betty was the family scammer. I met my boyfriend years ago when he and his mom came to my apartment building to retrieve stolen jewelry from Betty. What? My boyfriend's Aunt Betty was the family scammer. Boom. So that's his side of the family. I met my boyfriend when he and his mama came to my apartment building to retrieve stolen jewelry from Betty. I feel like they scam us too. She stole other family members' husbands and money too. Betty was much older and she needed family to take care of her. Nobody would, and I felt bad for her. I'm a home health nurse, and Betty lives on my floor. I visited and cooked and cleaned for her behind my boyfriend's back. Now, see, that's the only thing I would do. Now, I won't want to be there 24/7. Can I say? If you're not my mom or my dad, you know what I'm saying? I won't want to be there 24/7. But I'll pop in and out and help the little lady down the road. Okay, let me pick this up. Matter of fact, girl, let me send a cleaning crew down there for you. Is you gonna let them in? But I'm not gonna overdo it too much. So then she says, Betty wrote me a note of thanks and instructed me to clean out her apartment and keep everything I wanted after she died. Betty died, and I kept her vintage designer bags and would have stole one or two of them, to be honest with you. But definitely would have, especially, yeah, for sure. She says one of them had $28,000, but the bills were old and in very bad condition. My boyfriend's mother and sisters are looking for that money and are accusing each other of theft. The family is at war. Do I tell my boyfriend I had the money or stay out of it? Bitch, I would stay so far back. Them hoes wouldn't see me. Bitch, I would stay so far back. When I tell you it is wholeheartedly giving Homer Simpson, bitch. You hear me? That's how far back. That's what I mean. That's how far back my ass will stay. Okay. Though you ain't seen me. My name Bennett. I ain't in it. Never was in it. Never seen it. Ain't got nothing to do with it. And I don't give a damn how bad of a condition them 28 racks is. Let me Google. Okay. Let me do a quick little search to see how I can wash and iron and clean these out. Do you hear me? I sure fucking would. That ain't got nothing to do with me, okay? And then it's also your boyfriend that's not your husband. And what Aunt Betty told you to do is what Aunt Betty told you to do. Okay? So you ain't finna have me down here cooking, cleaning, making sure Auntie Betty is good and think that I'm finna give y'all the money for it and y'all weren't trying to do that for her. You got me fucked up, okay? Got me messed up because that man could leave you next week. But them 28 rats gonna still be by your side until you spend it. So no. No. Hello? Not I. Okay, that's what I would do. Talk about some shit. I tell my boyfriend. Why the hell would you tell him? Why would you tell him? He ain't got to know. That's y'all problem. Y'all be oversharing with the wrong motherfuckers. Okay? No, let them fight it out. That's on them. Okay? Either way, honey. Good luck. Let's keep going. Okay? Question 4. Let's get into it. Question 4 says, my 11-year-old has entered his demon phase. Ooh, has he? He used my credit card and spent $998 on video games, so I took his phone. Ma'am, why I feel like the fact that he used your credit card, some about that is off right out the gate. Now, I understand these 11-year-olds is a little bad, but I'm like, is he in his demon phase or is you just not in yours or something? I don't know. Okay. Because I'm like, first of all, how he even get access to your card? So you just went in your purse? Girl, at a very young age, they learn, don't you go on mama purse. Don't you put your hands on my, you know what I'm saying? They should know not to even touch on your purse. And then also, really, high key, your card should be locked. Okay, that's another thing. That's another thing that should be locked. Another thing that I was gonna say about that is, now I think that was it. I'm still stuck on the fact that how he even got your card. So did he use your card on the game before? You know, when he probably wanted to make a little $20 purchase, he was like, okay, baby, just use my card. And then now he decided to just go crazy with it. That's a possibility, right? Now maybe that was a possibility. But okay, let's keep going. She said, so I took his phone, right? Okay, I guess, but he'll be giving me my 998 back, and then I'm gonna round it up to a stack. You're gonna give me my motherfucking money back. Okay? Yes, even at 11 years old. So however you gotta figure it out, what you got to do, you better get it together. I'm gonna need that back. Okay, let me and you know what? Let me get them shoes up out you because we finna sell them. This should give me at least 200. Anywho, so goes on to say he crazy glued my mouth. Okay, see, you got to be white. This has to be a white mother. I'm sorry. Let me not say that because, girl, that's not nice. And sorry to the white people that's watching, girl. But listen. First of all, there should have been fear before you even went into her purse. Do you feel what I'm saying? And as a young boy, don't you go in a woman's purse. Period. Anyway, he crazy glued my mouth and eyelids shut while I was asleep. Ma'am. I'm just trying to figure out how this is even possible. This is crazy. I woke up with stroke face. Child, I'm trying to scream, call 911. He said, I don't have a phone. BIT, this boy, that would be demon. That would be demon time, demon face for sure. I don't have a phone. It's taking me completely the fuck out the same way he tried to take your ass out. Girl, I can't. I can't. What? I took myself to the emergency room. I lost a week of work. I sent him to live with his dad. I didn't miss him. But a month later, this kid was back in my house. His father got a DNA test and kicked my son out when the results came back. His real dad is my friend's husband, so I can't expose him. Why can't you expose him? Oh, because that's the friend's husband. So you and the lady are still friends. Girl, this some trifling divorced sisters type of shit. This right here is up Tyler Perry's alley. Okay, if he needed any piece of a script for the next season, this it right here. So she goes on to say, my son is twice as angry now, and he's a destructive. He hates me. The men I date avoid me because of my son. What to do? Send his ass off to boarding school or something. Okay, first I'm gonna beat your, but you know it's a little difficult now because you know the people be ready to be like child abuse, child abuse, child abuse. Okay, what about the abuse he did to me? He abused my cards, glued my face up. Okay, but his little ass will be getting sent off somewhere to military school or something because at some point I'm just not finna. Okay, because if what I'm doing ain't putting fear in you, let me send you somewhere where I know they're gonna put fear in that ass. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll be looking up right now how to send your ass off without me having to pay. Hello, because you got to go. Love you down, but I'm doing this for you and definitely for me because I'm going to fuck around and hurt you. Okay? Or you going to hurt me one. You got to go, Bookie Dookie. So that's what I'm thinking. Tell me some, where can I send him? Girl, you better do your research. What y'all think? Let me know y'all thoughts on that. Either way, ma'am. Good luck. Let's keep going. Okay, question 5. So question 5 says he don't have a job. He don't have ambition. All he got is a DICK and a one. And that's all he needs to be everybody's baby daddy here in Kansas City. My issue is that I'm 38. He's 24 and living in my house. Why would you go and get a person that's like more than 10 years younger than you? Now, let me not say that because there are some that are very mature, established, got their stuff going. You know what I'm saying? However, girl, no job, no ambition. I feel like the fact that you got with him in the first place was because you wanted to take care of somebody. Like, what? The BITs are mad that he's with me. My car was vandalized. My bedroom windows were busted out. I work nights. Someone did a drive-by on my Ring camera, literally shot it. So I don't have footage of different females entering my house. But I know women have been in my house. I know he told women that I'm his mom. That's crazy. You must look way older. He says he's their plug dealer. You ain't got no cameras inside your house, just outside. Okay, they gave him money, and he helps with the repairs. But I'm sure he's sleeping with these women. How do I confront him about what I know but can't prove? How do I convince him to love me and be faithful? Why are you trying to convince a 24-year-old to love you and be faithful? Girl, it's easier for you to go out there and get a new nigga. Like, I'm so confused. Okay? I wouldn't be trying to prove eat motherfucking thing to this little boy. Okay? The most I would be trying to prove is how the hell I'm gonna get you to fuck about my house or let this lease expire on your ass and I'm going this way. You could go that way. Okay? And the reason why I say that, yes, it would be best for her to get him up out of there. But the way he got drive-bys and all this shit going on, she got to be a bit more strategic with how she get out of this situation because he's definitely giving white in. Okay? So if you staying in a home, I mean, and you got the whole rent situation, not the rent situation, but the lease about to expire. If you like the property and see if they can move you to a different property, I would, but I'll just be moving my stuff. Like, we got to go different ways. Got to get up out of here. Or you just gonna have to move wherever you move. I don't know. But he gonna have to go over here trying to convince somebody. Girl, you don't never need to sit around trying to convince nobody. Okay? Nobody. Asking the wrong person. The wrong person to give you what you need. 20 something years old. And granted, some of the 38, 40, 50 be on the same shit as 24-year-old. And so, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling. I just know this the wrong person, okay? So my answer to you is don't convince nobody to love and be faithful. They're going to do what they want to do anyway because they just how they is. Okay? And don't confront him either. What you need to do is strategize, period. Good luck. Let's keep going, okay? Question 6. Question 6 says, I'm married. My former sexy older provider. Okay. But now she's a drunk and she's aging like a rotting banana is crazy. She hurt her back at the gym and she stopped working out completely. All she does is tan that leather all she does is tan that leather. Hide she calls skin. Let that leather hide she calls skin. And sexually assaults me whenever I enter the house. Louise, baby, I'm tired. Louise, baby, I'm tired. Oh my. I'm married to my formerly sexy older provider, but she's now a drunk and she's aging like a rotting banana. She hurt her back at the gym and she stopped working out completely. All she does is tan that leather hide she calls ski. And essays me whenever I enter the house. Louise, baby, I'm tired. I'm tired of her raspy voice and her smell. What is a blend of cigarettes and bourbon and spicy pork rinds with a splash of white diamonds cologne. But she has money. As her husband, I'm entitled to that money. If I cheat, I'll get nothing. I want my poor girlfriend back. We were broke, but we were in love. I don't know what to do. I love my lifestyle with Louise, but I'm empty inside. I want real love, not the kind I'm paid to do. How do I leave Louise and keep my future bag? Whew, I don't know what to tell you. You might have to go consult an attorney. Okay, and I hate to tell you how to get one up on Miss Louise, honey. I hate to tell you that, but there might be some money you entitled to while you married to her. You might want to just get that and then skip out on the plug. Okay, that's might be what you want to do, but I guarantee you don't run back to the old girl because she probably don't want your ass no more, okay? After you done put yourself up in that rotten banana, all right? So either way, love, good luck. Y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below, honey. That's all that I got for y'all at this time. Of course, I am Jami. That's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at JamiThatsMe. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.
Yeah. Tell him I preach to the choir. Stand with my feet to the fire. Give all the glory to God. Stand in the midst of these haters, I'm silent, nobody can stop me. Just gotta check in my notification, them numbers hit like it's a proxy. Cashed out at the ATM, and the ATL, they done made a gym. I've been kicking doors like the ATF, got them trying to clone me like Agent Smith. Game time, I invaded gym, high elevated, I can face the rim. Putting shots up, I got laser focus, about to take it over, I'm Invader Zim. On a trip to Florida like it's A&M. Who that nigga, man, they say I'm him. Spit the truth, never wasting film, I can fill a pool, we gon' make them swim.